Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the next episode of The Wire. This is Season 5, Episode 8 of the final season, titled Clarifications. So I do want to just take this time right now and just thank you guys once again for following along with me. If you've been here since the beginning, or if you've just, just stumbled upon this video, whatever, let me know. How long have you guys been around? Have you started, did you find my channel looking for Wired reactions? Or you were like one of the OGs back when I was doing Dark, or when I did Supernatural, the final season, Community, etc., etc. What show brought you here to the channel? I'm generally curious. If it is The Wire, awesome. I know it's kind of scary to think about that. This is like one of the last few times I'm going to be recording the show. Like, I'm probably going to be watching an episode or two tonight and finishing up the show the next day, tomorrow, whatever this comes out. But on Patreon, it's all going to be dropped 8, 9, and 10. YouTube will continue to come out weekly. So if you guys want to just jump ahead, if you guys are seeing this on YouTube right now, we're already finished with the show, so hop on over there. Let me see what you guys are up to and what I should be looking out for in regards to like all the excess, or not excess, but extra content, bonus content, like all the behind the scenes stuff, and kind of like the I guess like visual like essays and just anything that kind of like gets me like deeper into the lore, if I can even call it that, into the show. Like, I kind of want to like dive a little deeper into this universe. It sucks, like, not sucks, but it's weird calling it a universe or a show because it's supposed to be based on real life events, real life people. It's definitely taught me a lot. I've learned a lot about society and the world in general just by watching this show. Like, how everything's just kind of like a tug of war on, who just the political game is just kind of crazy. And I'm the more I kind of like watch like all these staple HBO shows, it just makes me, appreciate like the channel as a whole lot more, because they kind of focus on the high drama, you know what I mean? So I really appreciate that. And The Wire is definitely like, it's up there, as one of my favorite shows. And it's scary to think that I'm going to be finishing up the show really, really soon. So enough of that, but I do just want to thank you guys once again. It's been awesome. You guys have been great. I haven't been spoiled about anything on the show so far, except for whatever HBO Max shows me in thumbnails. Outside of that, I'm ready to just hop into this. Last time, what did we have? Clay Davis, he won. He beat us. We thought we had him, dead to rights with the money and all that, but whatever he did, however he won, they didn't teach it in law school. That's what Perlman said. And what else is going on? Omar, he's rattling in a lot of cages here. He wants Marlo to show his head. And with how the show's been kind of like crafted and formulated up until now, I'm guessing it's either this episode or the next one where we finally get like a definitive answer on who is going to kill who. Omar versus Marlo, it's about to happen. Either this episode or the next one. Because I think the finale, the final episode, I think it's going to be like what we usually do, like a wrap-up. But more or less, we can't really wrap up the story since this shit still keeps going on. So I'm guessing we're going to wrap up the Bodies storyline, and we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, guys, this is it. One of my last few times recording The Wire, so let's enjoy this and have a good time. And if you guys want to just skip the YouTube highlights, hop on over to Patreon. There you can find the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, as well as early access to everything else you see here on the channel, as well as exclusive reactions. So if any of that interests you, hop on over to Patreon. Of course, if you can't support me over there, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now let's stop talking, hop in, have a good time, discuss it afterwards. All right, guys, here we go.
Detective, what about the missing man, Mr. Butler?
Oh yeah, they sent the picture.
We have teletypes with every police agency in the Mid-Atlantic. We're also running daily morgue checks in 10 states and the district, but nothing yet.
I mean, I'm all for a little kinky shit now and then. Chewing on a home.
I bet.
What else do you need? We should be able to eliminate many of our potentials through retroactive investigation.
Do you have your people?
Well, I've worked with Carver on prolonged investigations in the past, and his familiarity with surveillance tactics is relevant.
If that works for patrol, it works for operations.
What are we doing to protect people?
We have 10 undercovers dressed as vagrants working staggered shifts.
Undercovers?
We're going to need
Okay.
good undercover cars as well.
Gotta be careful with that, Jimmy.
Whatever you need, detective. I don't give a shit. People are disappearing. They're dying, for Christ's sake. Just do what you need to do.
Jimmy going over the boss's head. But they love this.
Bad news, gentlemen, is we're actually going to have to catch this motherfucker.
When you walk through the garden.
Damn, that sucks. So we're really like just throwing the school system under the bus. Oh, Jimmy. A lie ain't a side of the story. It's just a lie.
Yo, can I help you?
Oh, shit.
Hey?
Yeah, you need anyone?
How old are you?
18. Alright, man, I'm 15.
I mean, yo, I can give you a form to fill out, but the manager, he ain't gonna hire no one under 17.
So Poot really working here?
You used to run with the boy Naaman, right? Yeah, I used to be on the Fair Corners.
Oh, yeah, man, I remember you.
Yeah, I just got tired, you know? Shit got old.
Why me? Why not somebody from a district where they caught one of your homeless cases?
You need someone in the know. Oh my god. Does that help? There's a big ass. Okay.
I don't want to get burned here, and I don't want any of my guys getting burned.
Well.
Lester, he's got a fresh line on Marlowe Stanfield, and he needs people to run it down.
Fresh line, huh? It's got a fucking wire up, is what you mean.
There's no wire.
The fuck are you kidding? I handed him a fresh cell number for Stanfield not 2 weeks ago.
Listen, I don't know anything about any wire. He's got a new line on Marlowe, and he needs people to run it down.
So you're throwing people over to Lester and paying for it from your case, is that it?
OT out the ass.
They need money.
Paperwork.
I'll take care of that. Danny's gave me a free hand to pull people from any district. Just make sure you send me people who work.
Okay. Damn. Okay. I mean, I hate that McNulty got here through nefarious means.
What do you think, Gus? Are we hyping this thing, or is Templeton writing as it lays?
The police say it's real. Hey, the guy's fucking missing.
I guess now we're writing homeless stories till December, huh?
Uh-huh. Why till December?
Politics missions run the calendar year. Anything a newspaper cares about at Christmas, they give a fuck about by New Year's.
Jimmy just shaping everybody. Shaping everybody's careers.
Fellow down the lobby says he wants to talk to an editor.
What kind of editor?
The kind that worked on the story about that homeless vet.
Oh,
Talk
man.
to Scott. Says Templeton won't take his calls anymore. So he walked over here to talk to somebody else.
Wait, what? Oh,
Someone's
boy.
coming down.
That all they say.
Just walked up and said he got Savino.
Right. He doesn't know Michael is
Said he gonna get
Hartford.
more of our muscle if Marlo don't come to the street and step to him. Good thing he didn't make me from Monk's apartment, though. Kept on looking away from the motherfucker. Hope he ain't remember me.
Lucky.
Everybody saying Omar's on this warpath. He got a stash house last week. Everybody need to shut the fuck up. Look, I'm just saying, if Marlo was all that over Junebug calling him a name, so that y'all drop June and his whole family, then what the fuck? Omar out here calling them bitches every damn day.
Omar, what? What you think we ain't gonna catch this dick sucker? This nigga gonna get got. Youngin' on some different opinion shit, man.
I don't know. If I was Marlo...
What?
Motherfucker, you ain't.
Oh, man. Is Michael gonna do something stupid?
This bitch is gonna tell you where there's construction. It's gonna tell you left, gonna tell you right. If you
Oh,
ask nice.
fuck.
Look,
That's Omar, bro. Does no one pay attention in the show?
Yo, officer. Hey, look here, yo. You got two young bucks around the corner.
Around the corner?
Foot in the legs.
All right.
nice, man.
They don't know who Omar is?
Mr. Hannon, it's an honor for me to meet you, sir.
Who are you?
My name's Gus Haynes. I edited the story you're featured in.
Then you're a fucking liar.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. No one pays attention.
But to get up and go, dog. Get!
He just walks with that fucking shotgun in hand.
Look like all your muscle done up and disposed now. So you might as well go ahead and drop it out. You feel me?
Here comes the bag.
I'm obliged to walk up in there now.
Omar has so much goddamn power, it's crazy. I like it.
Stanfield corner. Which mean you working for a straight up punk. You feel me?
Yes.
I'm out here in these streets every day. Me and my Losa. Where he at? Huh?
Omar's by himself, though. This is, like, crazy. He's so vulnerable. He's out in the open. I don't know. I'm nervous.
Hey, yo, y'all put it in his ear. Marlo Stanfield is not a man for this town. You dig?
Yeah, 8 men, 4 cars, Ellis Street. I know what's what. No, they just typing for the OT. Look, don't worry, Lester.
Yeah.
Just side no motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. So, Beatty, how's she?
You ever done an FBI profile before?
Once.
How'd it go?
Oh, they take your file, read you back some shit you already know.
Then why do it?
So that we can say we did.
Need a pack of Newport. Soft pack.
Who's this?
Let me get one of them too.
This motherfucker killed Omar? What? Who's that, Kennard?
I didn't make anything up. We sat there having coffee. Coffee? Having donuts and coffee. And you said... What'd I say? Can I finish? I don't know. If you're not gonna let me tell my side of the story...
A lie ain't a side of the story. It's just a lie.
Oh, shit.
This...
Okay, hey, Scott, let's just relax here. Both gentlemen, let's just step back here, please. Forgive me, but do you drink much?
You think I fucking sleep under a bridge sober?
Well, sometimes when I have a few, and I do like to have a few.
Nah, I feel like Gus knows, and he's trying to bait Scott.
There's some things that happen, you don't ever fuck with them.
Scott?
I believe you, Mr. Hanning. I believe that you believe. That you believe you told me one thing. But, sir, with all due respect and gratitude for you and the service you gave to this country, you didn't tell me that thing. You told me something else. I wrote what Mr. Hanning told me. What if a Marine who was there, he reads that shit that you made up? That's why I come down here today. What if one of the guys sees that? Man, get him out of my face.
Interesting. Are they gonna back it up somehow? Oh man, this is gonna get ugly. Didn't expect this guy to unravel everything.
Meds, I don't know, but off. A lot of them are, you know.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know.
We'll call the Marines, get a service record, reach out to some people in his unit. For misunderstanding or no, we will write a correction if what we printed wasn't accurate.
We had chocolate milk.
Interesting. Yeah, he's a liar, man.
You missed what you had, though?
I still got too much dog in me to be settled like that. It wasn't Cheryl. It was me. Thing is I finally connect with the boy, you know? That part of it feels right.
I'm so pissed that Omar just dies and we just move on from it. Like it doesn't even matter.
What about you and Beatty? You were quiet there for a time.
Bunk once told me I'm no good for people. Everyone around me, he said.
Was he drunk?
Are they gonna get the call?
Omar be dead, I'm telling you.
Oh my god.
For real. You seen this dead ass went right up in there.
I don't believe this shit, man. This is crazy.
You should have let me give him the years bump. He'd have been better off.
Thanks for calling. Figured you want to see this. You've been so tight with the mope.
Eyes open. That's crazy.
Professional job here.
Nah, I thought so at first, but the Korean broad we sent downtown said he got done in by a short little fella with a big gun.
The boy robbed him?
Canley said the hoppers all ran up in there afterward for souvenirs. Took his shot in the semi-auto, too.
Oh, shit.
Back on the hunt, were you?
Oh, shit. You know what? I'm so pissed Omar's dying. One of these two has to die. I'm so sick of this shit, man.
Marlo need a meet.
What?
They're gonna find out Omar's dead.
Yeah, I heard. Omar bagged up. I just got the word myself from Monk.
Who got him?
Some young boy.
Who?
Ain't heard a name, don't even know if there was a Y. Hop on one of hip hop,
See the damage, you know? Yeah, that shit is gone. You and me got some time in AC coming to us, don't we?
They're really gonna win? Whatever.
2 dead in a Charles County house fire and a homicide from the city.
What's the homicide?
A
Omar Little.
34-year-old black male shot dead in West Baltimore grocery. Juvenile suspect is being sought.
Right up the fire. Scratch the murder went on the room.
What?
The suspect is likely a white male in his late 20s to late 30s. He likely is not a college graduate, but feels nonetheless superior to those with advanced education, possibly civil service or quasi-public service from which he feels alienated. He has a problem with authority and a deep-seated resentment of those who he feels have impeded his progress professionally. In fact, the bite marks on the last found victim, lacking the DNA of saliva, indicate to us possible post-mortem staging.
Oh shit.
And is possibly a high-functioning alcoholic.
God damn.
Utilized as a trigger in the commission of these crimes. His victimization of vagrants might merely present an opportunity for him to assert his superiority and intellectual prowess.
God damn.
Get more, fax it down, and we can update the profile.
Jesus. That's one hell of a profile.
Thanks for everything.
Thanks.
That's like spot on. Spot on.
Do not waste your breath telling me what I already know about our.
Who's this guy?
Dump it on the counties.
Albert.
Ask us every business interest governor. And the man in Annapolis wouldn't piss on us if we were on fire.
Don't hold back, Congressman.
I'm tired of these fucking Republicans.
I am going to take the State House, and then the frustration that you feel is going to end. Congressman, I give you my word.
You know you're right. I have heard that before. You want to keep PG County in your camp? It's going to cost you a lot more than your word.
God damn. Beatty, you gotta do something. Yeah, she's gone. Kids are gone too? Boy.
Fuck.
What the hell? What are you gonna do? Bring a woman over?
You're right. Funny case you got here. Your victim had an address, a home, paid rent, but not homeless in any case. No strangulation, no red ribbon. Christopher Partlow. I remember Partlow's name from all those cases last year.
That's good.
Congrats.
Got a match.
But don't fuck with me like this again.
So that means we can arrest him?
Well, you have the headshot, detective, but no gun with which to fire it. We can't take this case.
It's all on paper.
You had canceled checks. You had the bank account. You had his bag man on the stand.
We had a city jury.
And we've been gathering string on Clay Davis for 6 years. Detective, we've had a file open on that shakedown artist. And now, after you city sons of bitches transform Clay fucking Davis into Martin Luther King Jr., you now come to me with this, which you had in your back pocket all along?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Why can't people just be nice to each other?
What's this? From the pocket of dead stick-up boy, Omar Little. Omar, dead? Killed yesterday at a grocery. Slow to the draw he was. Oh, shit. One to the back of the head.
God damn.
Crutchfield caught it. They're looking for a juvenile. He was hunting Stanfield and crew.
And this was on him?
Thought of you and Lester when I saw it. Payback for you getting me back some great lab. Positive DNA on Chris Partlow.
Go get him.
Not one of the ones in the vacants.
Motherfucker. Got all kinds of news today, don't you?
Yeah, going for a warrant right now.
Hey, can you wait to serve it?
Why?
Right at the edge, bunker.
How long? Because this is an honest fucking murder prosecution here.
I'll talk to Lester. Congrats.
Just good old police work. How about that, Jimmy?
Hey, not my bullshit. You're still waiting on lab work.
Fine.
For a road car and 2 nights in a hotel, I can put this down.
What are you talking about? Yours was a 9mm. This one's a 32.
Still worth checking out.
Sure.
You're gonna make me spit it out, aren't you? I got a call from my brother-in-law a few days ago. He managed to swing a tea time for this weekend. Jimmy, I'm going, goddammit.
Fuck do I care? Go.
You know, this is some real cute shit you're pulling here. Now, I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I know this. If someone picked up a phone around here, your shit is critically fucked. It's in a road car.
Okay. Yeah, you don't like getting fucked around, do you, Jimmy?
Monk and Marlowe, as expected.
Now I got 440 and 35 coming into Marlowe's phone.
Yeah, he's scoping that, Lester. 2306, 2312.
2312. Both my subjects. Negative.
No one else calling or moving.
Means we got somebody else on this network we don't yet know.
This is smart. I wonder what they're gonna figure out. Hey, mister, want some help?
Hey, man, let me give you a hand.
It didn't look that heavy.
I have no money in the moment, but I'll be going down to the scales in an hour or two. You help me out, I'll go 10 for your trouble.
Honest work.
Got a rag for that behind you. Jump! Jump, man, jump! Jump! Jump, man, jump!
Where the fuck are you going?
Oh boy.
I gotta see Lester about, what's all that?
Parole info on known sex offenders for 5 zip codes.
You're actually gonna...
Compare the FBI profile with every person of interest I can find.
God
Yeah, somebody's
damn.
gotta.
Sakima, stop. It's bullshit. Oh, she's gonna be mad. Is she gonna be mad? I don't know.
Maurice Doby? For governor of my state? Shit. Playing like you gonna run a man you know can't win to scare people into paying off.
Dobie could bloody you up, Tommy. In Baltimore and PG both.
Playing that race card. Shameful.
What does Upshaw want to stay out of the race?
Too much.
Well, I'll do everything I can to make sure this insurrection doesn't spread into the city.
Wonderful. And how much is the loyal support of the East Side Democratic Coalition going to cost me?
Only an endorsement. I don't believe that Rupert Bond is going to find his way into this office.
And the loyalty of the West Side is going to cost me what exactly?
Oh, nothing big. You got 3 seats coming open on the liquor board.
You get 1 seat.
2, and you have me out there raising money for you in the primary.
Sold.
He's so evil.
It ain't right.
No. It just is.
No, I mean, you can't do this.
Well, we're doing it. Whatever they give us.
Ah, you implicated her, though.
It was bad enough I wasted your day yesterday going to Quantico. I can't stand to see you wasting any more time on this. You should be back working your home invasion.
Jimmy, you can't do this.
No harm, no foul. Whatever you need, Kima, to work your triple or any other case that matters to you. Manpower, OT, lab work, cars. Just let me know. I gotta go.
Kima, voice of reason, please. Damn.
Big news. Funk has a murder warrant on Chris Partlow.
What the hell you say?
Not one from the vacants. DNA match on an alley beating.
We're right at the edge of something here.
He's given us a couple of days. He owes me. I expedited his lab work for it. Oh, and Omar Little, stick-up boy.
What about him?
Caught one in a Korean joint over West Side.
Looks like he was after Marlowe's crew. She's Wagstaff?
Wagstaff? Wasn't that Randy's last name?
The note reads like Omar had him under Marlowe's wing.
Don't tell me they're related.
I told Greggs.
McNulty, how many more people?
She was about to jump into the serial murders with both feet. I couldn't stand to spin her like that.
How'd she take it?
Pissed. I feel like Lester and McNulty are gonna go be in prison. Or maybe McNulty takes the blame.
34. Grid E3. E3. 3. Lester, what'd that last clock show?
Oh, he figured something out?
Our governor has, in the last year, placed severe restrictions on whatever stopgap state programs were in place. And what little remained of our so-called safety net was simply shredded. And more of our fellow citizens found themselves living life at the broken edges, in the street. Well, I say that this is not only tragic, it is unforgivable. And it is regrettable that it has taken the actions of a remorseless predator to make us reflect. But we in Baltimore have been taught that all of our citizens deserve the full protection of the law and the full support of the community. We will protect you.
Hell of a speech.
Hey, you're on my thing, right? I guess I owe you a drink on that. What's your poison?
I'm okay, Senator. Thank you very much. Obanda.
That's a good one.
You know, that was mostly my evidence you beat back there, right? You think you could do that again?
Excuse me?
Except this time, the jury's a federal one.
Time for you to tip on out, detective.
Bank records on that mortgage application you made on the Calvert County property years back. Now, why don't you take that back to Billy Murphy?
Ask your attorney what you're exposed to. At this point, this is just between us two gentlemen here. Senator. No one else till I make it so.
You trying to sell a case back to me? Motherfucker, you don't get it.
I don't get paid like that. I get paid when I come back up in here in a couple of nights' time with questions and you, sir, have answers. Or my next call will be to the U.S. Attorney's Office.
But you're bluffing, though. Because the FBI wants nothing to do with it.
Scott.
Oh, here we go. Maybe go to your office?
I'm not running a story about a public gathering where the lead anecdote and quote is from an unnamed homeless woman.
Explain that.
Scott, there were hundreds of homeless down there tonight. And I'm gonna guess that any number of them would have let you put their names in the paper. But her story is great. Look at that quote. It's a perfect quote. Best quote I could ever ask for. And that's my concern at this point.
And to hell with you if you think I made it up.
We have a standard that we follow here. I'm gonna follow it.
Well, you can't be mad. You're basically McNulty at the Baltimore Sun. Taking shortcuts. Got caught. Now you're gonna act like the victim. Oh, you're gonna cry to this guy. God, he's such a bitch.
You're retopping Scott's vigil copy?
I am. Anonymous attribution in a public setting. There's no need for it.
Gus, let's discuss this.
Actually, I did discuss it. I discussed it with the Metro editor, and he agrees. Now, the story's on the copy desk. And as a line editor working the story, I feel I've done my job. Now, you
Good.
as the ME, if you want to go another way, you can pull the story back and re-edit. I do not feel comfortable bending the rules in this instance. Good night.
Damn. Bitch. God, Scott is such a bitch.
A good day for his honor, huh?
I don't know. Reese shook me down for a mayoral endorsement, and Clay Davis, back from the grave, took a couple liquor board seats.
You're gonna endorse Nerese? You told me you prefer Bond.
I do, but this thing with Upshaw, shit, I might even have to give him a bump just to calm him down.
What's he asking?
There, look.
What's Upshaw asking?
Half of any extra school or anti-crime money I get out of the legislature for Baltimore would go to PG County.
Well, you take that deal and Baltimore's out half of what you want to bring back to the city schools.
Yeah, but if I don't win, Jen, I bring back exactly nothing.
On, straight to bed.
Kiddo,
Hey, McNulty.
where'd you go to?
Doesn't matter.
None of your business, really, Jimmy. Next time, I'm not going anywhere. Next time, you're gonna be out on your ass because that is my fucking house.
That's police work, son.
I pulled the ADC book to find a location, and I'm on the same page number as the second hand. And I remember we had a lot of clocks with 34 seconds.
That's the page for West Baltimore.
Right. Now, the second hand is always the map page. Longitude A through K is the hour. And for the latitude, they go by 5-minute intervals. Now, they know the meeting spot in advance, and they code it by the grid square. But if the clock has nothing to do with time, how do they know when to meet?
Well, my guess is that the standing logic is that they meet within an hour or so. The times are all at 35 seconds. And that's the page for East Baltimore. Marlowe's wholesaling on the west side through Monk and on the east side with Cheese. He's got the whole goddamn city.
You too, huh?
Yeah?
You all are good with this.
Kima.
Not me.
Oh, shit. Good girl. I love it.
All the guys at the bar, Jimmy. All the girls. They don't show up at your wake. You're not because they don't like you, but because they never knew your last name. Jimmy who? Jimmy the cop. Oh, they say. Him. And all the people on the job. All the people you spent all those hours in the radio car with. The guys with their feet up on their desk telling stories. Who shorted you on the food runs. Who signed your overtime slips. In the end, they're not gonna be there either. Family, that's it. Family. And if you're lucky, 1 or 2 friends who are the same as family. That's all the best of us get. Everything else is just...
Damn. That's real?
There is no serial killer.
Oh, God.
There are no murders. I made it all up.
Is she gonna slap him? Punch him?
They were shutting us down. They were just... It's hard to explain. I don't even know where the anger comes from. I don't know how to make it stop. They fucking task me. They do. We took the money from the bullshit investigation. We routed it to Lester. Now he's got the cake to take down Marlo Stanfield. And now that I've done all this, and
I can't even stand to.
She is mad, right?
Time will pass, and I'll be able to shut this thing down.
If you don't go to jail.
No.
You had no fucking right.
I know.
This is my life, too.
And you start to tell the story, you think you're the hero, and then when you get done talking, you...
Yeah, she's tired of your bullshit, man. Tired of hearing that you're the hero. What? They had it mislabeled? What? What was that about? Did I see that scene right? I might have to go back in a minute. Alright guys, so that was The Wire Season 5, Episode 8, titled Clarifications. Damn. Okay, so the truth came out for like a lot of people. Kima's not okay with it. Beatty is not okay with it. McNulty claims he just needs a couple more days before Bunk goes further with the prosecution because he found DNA evidence, or it's confirmed that Chris Partlow was there at the alley beating for Bug's dad. Yeah, we only have we only have literally 2 episodes left, and like things are now like we're cooking. We're cooking here. It's boiling over, and it's I don't know where the story goes from here, because the only thing I can think of is McNulty gets arrested. Like, he takes the fall for everything. He does the right thing as his redemption or something. That's my TV brain thinking right now, like where I think the story's gonna go. The story. But I don't know. Omar's dead, and that sucks ass. That really does. Who was that kid? Was that Kennard? Who was that? Fuck. So Omar's dead. And now Marlo and Chris plan to go to Atlantic City in celebration. It's just so weird that all this time we're building up towards a showdown between Marlo and Omar, and some punk-ass kid just takes him out while he's trying to buy cigarettes. That's like the most anticlimactic way to kill off a character, and I kind of love it. Because it wasn't epic. It wasn't some, Pistols at Dawn type of Wild Wild West scenario. It was just some random guy got to Omar before Omar got to, what's his name? But I think, didn't, what's his name? Marlo put out a bounty on Omar? So I think that kid was just trying to come up, right? Come up in that world. So he's probably going to get one hell of a promotion. I mean, I guess, if they find out who he is. But Marlo was just like, I don't care who he was. Don't even care what the reason was. Omar's dead, and that's all that matters. Let's go celebrate. Wow. So all my expectations for how the conclusion of the Marlo and Omar's story just went down the toilet. I was wrong about everything for the most part. Omar wasn't able to take out Chris or Snoop. He didn't target Chris's family. He didn't all my predictions. I don't have to go back and listen to what I say, because I was probably spouting out a bunch of BS. But I'm pretty sure everything I predicted was wrong. And I'm sure you guys are all laughing in the comments right now. Which is great. It's cool. I like to be surprised. And I was genuinely surprised. But damn. It's one hell of a conclusion for Omar. And everyone just kind of it's like, oh, yeah. Just there wasn't really any grieving moment for him. It was just, oh yeah, just another guy dead. Dead on the streets, or not even in the streets, dead in just another senseless gun violence. So, damn. What else is going on? Carver has a team. We're all we're all closing in on Marlo, but I feel like Marlo is gonna get away because now that Clay Davis, that the microscope is back onto Clay Davis with Lester. I mean, Lester's bluffing him, right? Because he already knows he tried to take it federal, and they basically told him to go fuck himself, right? So he's bluffing. He's lying to Clay Davis. So we'll see what happens with that storyline. So now that we thought Clay won, I figure now everything's gonna kind of like fall back on him, and he's gonna like fall for a trick or something and expose himself somehow. You know what I mean? So he'll take a L, which means on the other side, I feel like Marlo's gonna take a W, because I don't feel like they're gonna tie it all up where the good guys win every single storyline. You know, I just feel like, I don't know what I feel like. I just feel like Marlo's gonna win. Like at this point, he's untouchable. I don't know what Michael's gonna do about this. Like he had like a scene where he was kind of I don't know, just testing Chris and Snoop's patience, like offering his opinions where where it wasn't asked, and then he kind of like had this little moment. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Was that supposed to mean anything? Like, is he gonna like try to? At first I thought he was gonna do something, take matters into his own hands, but then Kennard did it. Did he get to Kennard? And I don't know. Fuck. Duke, he's now gonna be like a garbage man, like falling around the junk man. Oh, and Poot works at a bootleg Foot Locker. That's hella funny. What else is going on? Beatty told Jimmy what's what. Tired of listening to the BS. Yeah. Oh, and Sidner and Lester, they cracked the code, kinda, more or less. But yeah, we'll see what happens going forward. This is a really good episode. Oh yeah. And Scott finally, Gus put his foot down, told what's his name, the actor Gail Bedecker from the Breaking Bad universe. He told him to go fuck himself. He's like, we have standards. I'm abiding by them, but if you want to go a different way, you got to get off your lazy fucking ass and go re-edit it and whatever. And then he's like, good night, I'm out of here. Mic drop, out. Love that shit. Gus is like, he's such a really good character. And I think I said that from the first episode when we first met him. I feel like I was like, when he had the whole who stands around and watches a fire, when he had that scene and that line, I'm just like, this guy's a really good character. And that's a line that continues to stick with me. And I continue to think about it. Who sits around and watches a fire? I love that shit. And Gus continues to impress me because he called Scott out on his shit. And that other guy who backed him up, who just kind of stood there like, you know, he stood up for it too. You know, he didn't back down when the boss was trying to tell him to basically, you know, give Scott what he wants. You know, give the little baby bitch boy what he wants. But I don't know. Alma, you deserve better. Because Scott, I don't know what his deal is, but desperation makes people do crazy things, and I feel like we're all at a point here where we're all in a desperate mode, and we'll just see how all these storylines kind of wrap up, because we have 2 episodes left, and I don't know what to expect. So, I don't know. I'm just going to scrub through this real quick, but I think I covered, like, everything. It was funny when they did the profile on the killer, and they, like, basically described Jimmy to a T. It's like, damn, they got all that information and basically described McNulty. That's hilarious. But yeah, good shit nonetheless, and I think I'm just going to end it there. Alright guys, if you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, you guys want to see this episode with me in its entirety, the option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of The Wire, which will be Season 5, Episode 9. Until then, adios, guys.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it. And if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.